Alright, we have here Panini's Football 83. So this is a complete sticker collection, obviously from 1983. On the front cover you've got Ian Rush and Tommy Caton, Liverpool, Man City. And this is something that would have come out in the early 80s from Panini. It was the album that you would have gotten usually sometimes for free in a soccer magazine, or some place you may have charged a quarter for the actual album, and then you collected the stickers and tried to complete the entire album. So let's take a look. The quality of this one isn't the greatest, but it is complete. So on the first page you've got the schedules for both the English First Division and Second Division. Then you have the Football League, PFA, Scottish Football League, and Scottish PFA crests, and each of these are a metal or foil sticker. Then you've got from the previous season who won the completed tables, Division 1, etc. Liverpool won the title. That year would have been the 81-82 season. Leeds, Wolves and Middlesbrough got relegated, and then we had Luton, Watford and Norwich promoted to the English First Division. The final honours from that season, everything from the World Cup, European Champions Cup, which was Aston Villa won that one, European Cup Winners' Cup, Barcelona, etc. And I'm not going to go through every single sticker, but if there are any that stand out, I'll point them out. What's interesting is that you have on every team page, you have the team photo, team crest, and the manager, as well as some stats. And then what's different about the 1983 collection is that each of the stickers, when it shows a player, it's a full-length sticker, so from head to toe. Some of the ones that stand out here to me, Stuart Robson, who's now an ESPN commentator, co-commentator, analyst, David O'Leary. So there's Arsenal. Then you have Aston Villa, so European champions at that time, featuring Tony Morley, Gary Shaw, Peter With, some really attacking minded players, as well as some strong players in the back, and in midfield, Gordon Cowans, Dennis Mortimer, Des Bremner, etc. Birmingham City. What's interesting too is that as you go through these pages, is you'll notice that most of the teams don't have sponsors on their front of their shirts. So that doesn't come in until probably about a year from here. But Ron Saunders, manager, Mick Hartford, Alan Kirbishley. Here's Brighton, Michael Robinson, Neil McNabb, Jimmy Case, definitely some former Liverpool players. Coventry City and their controversial home uniform, home kit, which the sponsor was Talbot, which is a car manufacturer. But as you can see on their shirt, the design of it, married with the shorts, creates a big T, and that was Talbot. So that was, even though they didn't have, well, they had a sponsor's name on the front of the shirt, they also had the big giant T there too. Jerry Francis, Mark Haitley, Everton. Got Adrian Heath, who's now Minnesota United's manager, Graham Sharp. Howard Kendall is the manager. Ipswich Town, Alan Brazil, Paul Mariner, John Walk, Mick Mills, Terry Butcher. Liverpool, looks like this was these stickers were taken on a cloudy or a foggy morning. Everyone from Ian Rush, Kenny Dalglish, Graham Souness, Ronnie Whelan, Bruce Grobbelaar, Phil Thompson, Phil Neal, Bob Paisley. Luton Town, Brian Horton, Brian Steen, Ricky Hill, who'd go on to manage and play with Tampa Bay Rowdies, David Pleat. And as you can see, the album cover wasn't in the greatest condition, but the actual inside is pretty decent. Tommy Caton, this is Man City by the way, Asa Hartford, Kevin Reeves, Joe Corrigan. Manchester United, Ron Atkinson, this would have been before Sir Alex Ferguson took over. Gary Bailey, Frank Stapleton, Norman Whiteside, Bryan Robson. You got Norwich, Martin O'Neill, Chris Woods. Nottingham Forest with Brian Clough. You've got Gary Birtles, Ian Boyer, Viv Anderson. And then Notts County. It's hard to believe that Notts County was in the top flight of English football. Jimmy Cyril, the manager. John Cardozi. And then Southampton. Southampton, you had, I love this kit, but you had everyone from Chris Nichol, Alan Ball, Peter Shilton. Stoke City, Mickey Thomas, former Manchester United player, and Dave Watson, England defender. You had Sunderland, Ali McCoist, who's now a co-commentator for BT Sport, I believe. And then Swansea. This is controversial too, but it's actually infamous because on the day that they took these photos, you have Alan Curtis who's wearing slippers, and you have some of the players actually not. So Colin Irwin is just wearing socks, and Bob Latchford who's wearing socks, Jeremy Charles, etc. Tottenham Hotspur, everyone from Glenn Hoddle, Steve Perryman, Steve Archibald, Garth Crooks, Gary Brooke, Ricky Villa, Ray Clements, Keith Birkinshaw. And then you got Watford's Graham Taylor, a young John Barnes before he became Liverpool legend, Luther Blissett. And then West Bromwich Albion, you've got everyone again from, you see, Cyril Regis to Steve McKenzie and Brendan Batson. West Ham United, Trevor Brookin, Alvin Martin, Frank Lampard Sr., Billy Bonds, Phil Parks. And then the second division. So the second division teams, you may be surprised, some teams here. Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Burnley. Hard to believe. Wolves. There's some of these, Leicester City, Newcastle United, they were second division teams. And then you have the Scottish teams, Aberdeen, Celtic, Dundee United, Hibs, Kilmarnock, etc., etc. Rangers, of course. Rangers would have had some players, including David Cooper and others. Laws of the game. So this is something that was a little bit different about the 1983 collection, is that it actually broke down the laws of the game, everything from the field of play, referees, linesmen, and they have stickers to illustrate some of the things in the laws of the game, like offside. Offside had several stickers. Penalty kicks, free kicks, fouls and misconduct, so kind of helpful, a little bit different. And there you go, 1983 Panini collection. I love it.